Hello students, good afternoon. In our previous class, we have seen our unit 7 and 8, right? What are those? The countable and uncountable nouns and pronouns, right? These two we have already seen, correct? Okay. And today we are going to discuss our unit 9 and 10. Which are those? Verbs and simple present tense. Okay. So let's begin with verbs. So what is the verbs? The action which is showing, the word which is showing action, that we call it as a verbs. Correct? So let's see further and let me explain you. Verb is a word that can be a doing word showing an action. I told you, showing an action. Okay. Second, which is showing a state, denote a state of being. It means whether you are happy, you are an engineer, any state, that time we will use verb. Show belonging, something is belonging to you, that is showing, which is shown by some words, that is we call it as a verb. So you see the example, Rahul bowls well. So Rahul is doing bowling. Okay, that means bowls well. It means in a good way. So here Rahul is doing bowling. So that is showing action. So bowls is a action showing words, right? Nisha is happy. So happy is a state, right? In a happy mood. So is indicating Nisha is happy. What what is indicating that Nisha is happy? That is a is. Correct? So let's see further, that show belonging. In that also, I have a new lunch box. So that lunch box is belong to I, that is me. So I have. So have is denoting verb. Okay. So let's see verb, one word or more. There are chances that more than one verb are there, or one word is there. Let's see. Deepak wrote a letter to his friend yesterday. Wrote, there is a one verb only. Usha is reading now. Is reading. There is a two verb. He will be doing his homework soon. So will be doing. These are three words. In 5 minutes she will have been gardening for an hour. Here there is a four verb. So it is very difficult to identify then, right? Which word is indicating? So we will see further which are the some here. Broad reading, those are main verbs. Is, will be, those may be helping verbs. So let's see in a deep. Three form of the verb. There is a three form of the verb. Okay. First, the root or the base form of the verb is called first form of the verb or a present tense. Okay. The verb which is a root, that is a base. Eat, play, run, walk. That is the basic spelling. So those word spelling is this only. So that are the present tense. Okay, first form. Now second form, that is the past tense. When we are talking about past tense, that time we will use second form of the verb. What is this past form? For eat, past form is ate, play, past form is a played, run, past form is a ran, walk, past form is a walked. Right? So the form of the verb that refers to an action already completed. When we are talking about past, it means it is already happened, right? It is already happened or completed. So for those, we can say that we will use, we will use second form of the verb. What we will use? Second form of the verb or the past tense. Okay. So ate, played, run, walked. Those are the verbs. Okay. Now let's see further. So here the third form of the verb, that is the past participle. What it is? Past participle. So here you can see what it shows, refer to an action already completed. This also refers to action which is already completed. So you can see here, eat will become eaten, play will become played, run will become run, and walk will become walked. Right, so these are the past participle, that is the third form of the verb. So we need to remember first form, second form, third form, and keep on. Okay, it means there is basically three forms. First form is a root form, second is a past, and third one is a past participle. So all three form we should remember. Okay, let's see some form are there. Many have the same form for both past tense and past participle. So here you see in this slide, if you notice here, there is a past tense and past participle columns are there. Okay, here one little slide is shown in a side way, that is a below from sand, sand to it is continuous, sand, sleep, sand, like that way it is continuous. Okay, so don't get confused. So you see, though in the first column it shows the present tense, in second column it shows past tense, and in the last column it shows past participle. Okay. So here you see first word, that is band. Okay. Band, B-E-N-D, first word. What is the past tense form? There is second form. What is the second form? That is a band, B-E-N-T. And what is the third form? That is also band. So this, in this slide, whatever the words are shown you, for them, for second form and third form, both are same. If you see, notice here, second form and third form column are same. Same thing is written. So these are the words are given here. For those, first form is a root form, and second form and third form in the past tense or past participle are same. So bring will become brought, brought, buy will become bought, bought, burn will become burnt or burnt, burnt or burnt, catch will become caught, caught, cook will become cook, cook, creep will become crept, crept, cry will become cried, cried. So on the last one is a work will become work, work. So you need to remember all of this. What? You need to remember all of this. Okay. Let's see further. Other forms are there also, that also we will see. Some verbs have three different forms. In a past previous slide, past second form and third form were same. Second form means past tense and third form means past participle. Okay. Second form is a past tense and third form is a past participle. So now some words are there for those second form and third form both are different. You see arise, it will become arose and arisen. Begin, began, begun, break, broke, broken. You see all the three are different here. All the three has a different form. So first form is a choose, then second form is a chose, third form is a chosen. First form of a do is a do, second form of do is a did, and third form of the do is a done. You see here all the three are different, and the last one you see write, wrote, written. So here all this form you need to remember for all the basic form. You need to remember all of this. Okay. So there might be possible that all of three are same. You see, there are some verbs that do not change their form at all. First, second and third form was same. In the second slide we have seen only all of three are different, and the last this slide what we are seeing here, there are some verbs. Their first form, second form, third form, that means present tense, past tense and past participle, all three are same, right? All three are same. So let's see what are those: burst, cut, hit, hurt, let, put, read, sat, shirt, slit. You see all three columns are written same because these are the words whose first, second and third form are same. This also you need to remember. So all of these three slides, this one, first slide, second slide, third slide, these are from your books. You need to remember all of this form. Okay. Let's see some exercise. What we need to do here? We need to just underline the box. So here, Henry plays the guitar really well, right? Henry is doing? What Henry is doing? That is a playing guitar. So plays here. Plays is a showing the action. So plays will be the verbs, right? Yes, see, place will be the verb. So we just need to underline. In first one, the girl went for walk in the park. So sorry, the girl went for walking, right? So what girl is doing? We need to ask what he or she is doing. That kind of question you ask to sentence. Like third one, I will explain again. Lina bought a lovely dress yesterday. Lina bought a lovely dress yesterday. So what did Lina did? What do Lina did? What Lina had done? That is buying, right? Dress. Lina bought a dress. What Lina bought? Dress, right? What Lina had done with the dress? That is buying action, right? Purchasing action. So bought is our verb. So see, these are the very simple. It is not at all difficult. Okay, the words which are showing action. So buying, bought is the second form of a buy. Buy means you are purchasing something. You are doing action of purchasing. So that way, bought is the verb. Let's see further. Fourth one, we have a beautiful house near Kona. Kona. Okay. So here, what will be the? That is, you are showing ownership. That means state of being. That means you have a house. So what will show the belongings? That is a have. Here belonging will show the have. Right? We have. Have is indicating that you are possessing that house. Ownership is showing. So have is the verb. Please keep these books on the table. What we need to do here? Books. Where? What we need to do with the books? What we are going to do with the books? We are just going to keep those books on a table, right? So keep will be the correct verb. Look at those pretty birds. What we are doing with birds? What we are doing? What action we are doing for birds? That is, we are looking for that, right? So look is the verb, right? So we will ask object question simply. What action object is receiving? With which word? With which word object is receiving action? That word will our verbs. Here look. So birds. So someone is looking. So that person is doing action of seeing that thing. And who is receiving, that is bird. Bird is receiving the action, and look is showing the action, right? So look is our verb. Okay, let's see further. That is here. What we need to write? Past form, past tense and past participle of the given present tense. First form is given shake. Past tense is a shoe. Past participle will be shaken. Break will become broken, broken. Right? See, if you remember those, you can easily give the answer. This is not at all difficult. Go will become went and gone. Cut will become, cut will remain same because both are same for that. Drive will become draw and driven. Teach will become taught and taught. For it will be both same. You see, if you remember, you can easily give the answer. It is not at all difficult. Okay. This is a very simple exercise. You should remember. If you remember all the words, you can easily give this answer. This one, fill in the blanks with the past tense form of the verbs in the box. What we need to write? We need to choose. Come, watch, read, kick, live, and swing. These words are given. So out of these words, we need to choose which word is appropriate for which sentence, and also we need to write in a past tense. First one is John the ball hard. With ball, what you can do? You can kick that, right? So kicked ed, with ed we have wrote in a past tense. Similarly, I blank space an interesting story yesterday. So come, I come an interesting, that is not wrong. That is not correct. I watch an interesting story yesterday. So you cannot watch, right? You can read the story. So read will be the correct one. So I read an interesting story yesterday. Then my father home late last night. Something is coming late night. So you will use come, right? So what is the past of come? That is a came. We blank space a comedy film last night. So what you can do with movie? Watch, right? So watched will be the, watch will be the correct word. And what is the past tense of that? That is watched. The monkey from one bench to another. What is being swinging? One swinging means jumping, one kind of. So monkey is swinging from one bench to another. So what is the past tense of the swing? That is swung, right? And the last one is a live. What is the past tense of live? That is a lived. Once upon a time, a rabbit lived in a burrow. So that is the correct answer. So these are very easy. If you know the past tense of that, second form, you know, if the verb second form, it is very easy to give answer. Okay. So let's see next chapter. That is our unit 10, simple present tense. Now we are going to discuss about simple present tense. Simple present means which is happening in a current state. Now in a present, that time we will use simple present tense, right? So let's discuss. There are three main tense in English: present, past, and future. Right? This you know already. You have learned this in your previous standard. There are three simple tense. One is the present tense, second is the past tense, and third is the future tense. Correct? The simple present tense is a part of the present tense of a verb. It tells us about an action that happens in the present. Okay, what it tells, that it shows the action which is happening in a present. What does this mean? What is happening in a present mean? So let me tell you. I am having my lunch. I am having my lunch. So it means I am eating my lunch. So that state, it is continuously going. It is in present I am eating. Right? I am presently I am eating. That means it is there. This action is going on. So that indicates in a action that happens in a present. So eating is happening in a present. So that action, eating is a action. So action that happens in a present, we call it as a simple present tense, right? So the simple present tense is a part of a present tense of a verbs. That is, our verbs we will be using as a present verb. Okay, we will use present verb when we use simple present tense. Okay, let's see some example. You will get a little clear idea. Okay, using the simple present tense, we use the simple present tense to talk about an action that happens in the present moment. Okay, so what is happening here? We are talking about the things which is happening in a present moment. That time we will use simple present tense. Okay, what we will do? We will use simple present tense. Okay, like I am talking currently, I am presently, what I am doing? Presently I am talking. That means it is in a present moment. So that time we will use present tense. Sima reads a book. It means Sima is reading now. Sima is reading a book. So we can say that Sima reads a book. Harman watches television. Harman is watching television. We use the simple present tense to talk about a habit or routine. If you are doing daily breakfast, or you are eating daily, or you are going daily school, right? You are going daily school. So for that also what we can do? We can use simple present tense. Okay, we will use simple present tense. So you can see here that we go to the beach every Sunday. What happening here? Every Sunday you are going beach. That is your routine. So we have used simple present tense. Mother always wakes up early. So your mother is waking up early daily. Daily 6 o'clock if she is waking up. So what you can say? My mother always wakes up early morning 6 o'clock. So that is her routine. Correct? Your routine is coming to school. So I am daily going school. Right, from Monday to Saturday. So Monday to Saturday you are coming school daily. That means that is your routine. So we will write that thing in the present tense. Okay, okay, so you see the example. First one, second one is a we go to the beach every Sunday. So it means that is a happening continuously, right? After that, mother always wakes up early. So waking up early is daily action, daily routine or habit. So that we use present tense. We also use the simple present tense to talk about a universal truth or fact. If we are talking about universal truth, what? Universal truth. So energy neither be created nor be destroyed. Okay, the energy is there, whatever in the universe, we cannot destroy it or we cannot create it. So that is a fact, that is a truth. So we will use simple present tense for that. Like plants give us oxygen, so from plant we can get we will get oxygen. So we need to, that is a universal truth, we cannot change that fact. So we will use simple present tense for that. Okay, honey is a sweet. Obviously, honey is a sweet. So that is a universal truth. So we will write it in a simple present tense. Okay. So I hope you understood what we will use simple present tense to show the present moment, to show the habit or routine, or to show the universal truth. For those three, we will use simple present tense. Okay. Let's see forming the verbs in a simple present tense. Now what we are doing? We are going to form tense in the simple present tense. Okay. Sentences in a simple present tense. Verbs, sorry. We are going to form verbs in the simple present tense. So let's see. We use the root or the base form of the verb with I, we, you, they and plural nouns. Okay, I, we, you, they and any plural noun is there, we will use basic form or base root for simple present tense. You see the example, I drink 12 to 15 glasses of water every day. We read storybooks in the evening. You play badminton really well. They catch the 7:45 morning bus to reach here on time. Mohan and Sohan go for piano lesson every Saturday. So you see here, I, we, you, they and plural nouns like Mohan and Sohan. So when this phi is there, what we will do that time? We will use verbs basic form. What is the basic form? That is the first form only we will use. What we will use? We will use only first form of the basic verb. Okay, you can see here. I drink 12 to 15 glasses of water every day. So all the blue color, drink, read, play, catch, go. All of are in a first form, right? Those are a basic verb, root verb. So whenever I, we, you, they and plural nouns are there, with that we will use only first verb. We usually add s or es to the verb with he, she, it and singular nouns. Okay. When singular nouns are there or he, she, it pronouns are there, that time we will use with s or es. Verb, we will write verb and then we will use s or es appropriately. Okay. Like you can see here, he walks to the bus stop every day. She watches television for half an hour in the evening. Can you see the dog? It barks all the day. Preeti makes tasty mango ice cream. So you see here, he, she, it and Preeti. Preeti is a singular noun, right? In a previous Mohan and so on, two person are there, so that is a plural noun. Here Preeti is a single person, so that is a singular noun. So he, she, it and Preeti. All four are a singular noun, right? He, she and it are pronouns, right? Those are pronouns and Preeti is a singular noun. So for these four, we will write verb with a s or es. You can see walk. Basic verb is a walk, walk, and we have added s. We have wrote in a plural form, walks. She watches, bark, barks, make. Root verb is a make. The plural verb is a makes. So you can see here verbs we have wrote with a s or es. Walks, watches, barks, and makes. Correct? What we have done? We have wrote with s or es. You can observe this here. It is not at all difficult to understand. I don't think so it is difficult. Okay, students? If I, we, you, they and plural nouns are there, then we will use basic verb, that is root verb. Or if he, she, it or singular nouns are there, then we will use with s or es. Okay, students? Okay, let's see further. Okay, there we will see few exercise and then we will see further parts of the or theory. Okay, here Joan and Jean like chocolates but not toffees. So here Joan and Jean are plural nouns. So we will use basic verb like we will simply add as a like, right? So we just need to write the correct form of the verb. The carpenter, here carpenter is a what it is? It is a singular noun, right? Carpenter is a singular noun. So what will be the answer? Makes, right? Makes should be the answer. Now you see second, the boy. Catch the blank space, catch is a verb and the ball in time. So you see the boy is a singular noun, correct? So what will be the verb catch is? We will use with the s and es. That is the last slide we have seen. Then my sister blank space the rubber band till it snaps. So here you see my sister, that is a singular noun. So whenever singular noun is there, we will use verb with s or es. So stretch will become stretches. The artist blank space a scene by the river. So artist is a singular noun. So verb will be used with s or es. So sketches will be the correct one. The students blank space pictures of animal in their scrapbooks. So here students, that is a plural form. When we will use a plural, when plural form is there, we will simply write verb as it is in a first form. So stick will become stick only, right? So it is very easy. If you know the rules, you can give the answer easily, right? It is not at all difficult. So let's see the next exercise. What we need to do? Rewrite the sentences by changing the underlined nouns from their singular to plural. Make the necessary changes to the verbs too. Okay. What we need to do? Underline is there. Dog is there. Okay. What we need to do? We need to write whatever the underline is there. We need to write in a plural form. If we are writing in a plural form, then our verb will get changed correspondingly. If our verb wrote with s or es, we will write in a basic root, right? That is the changes we need to do. Okay. So you see here, the washerman, you see the dog barks at the stranger. So if you notice here, this one, that the dog is our underline, right? Dog is in our underline. So what we can do here? That we need to write dog is a plural noun. So we have wrote the dogs, right? So dog is there here in a singular. So verb is written with s or es, right? Verb is written with s or es. So here our dogs is in a plural form. Dogs in a plural form. So when our plural form is there, then we will use simply first form of the verb. So I have wrote a bark only. So here it is written bark only. Okay. Correct. So similar way, if you see here, let me show you again. So washerman. So what will be the changes there for washerman? So here will become plural form, that is men. Washerman will become washer, men, washerman, and washes will become wash only, right? So let me show you for this. So if you see this part, you see here washerman will become washerman. Washerman is in a singular form. Washerman, men, that is a plural form. So washerman is in a singular form. So verb is with s or es, that is es, washes. Now our noun is in a plural form. Washerman is in a plural form. So verb will be in a first form, that is a wash. Correct. So similar way we will write the complete, the clothes. Similarly, gardener is there, so it will become gardeners. Gardener will become gardeners, and waters will become water. Right? Nothing will change here. Similarly, my son will become sons, and it will become it. Its will become it. Girl will become girls, and it will become it. And driver will become drivers, and dries will become dry. So let me show you again. If you are not able to understand, then I will explain. Okay, no problem, not to worry. You see here, gardener is there. This word is a gardener. So what is the plural form of that? That is a gardener. If singular form is there, then we can write with a verb should be with a es, right? Verb should be with s or es. And here when we change singular to plural, that means gardeners. So now if this noun is in a plural form, then verb should be our in a first form without s or es. So I have wrote water. Same here in fourth and fifth. Fourth you see sun. Sun will become sons. in a plural. Girl will become in a plural as a girls. So if our verb will be as or with es, here it will is with s. So if our plural form is there, plural noun is there, then we will write basic form of the verb. So we have wrote only it. Similarly, the driver will become drivers. So drives is there, drives verb is there with es will become drive. Okay, student, it was very easy. Just if you need to remember the fundas we have studied. Okay, you see this one. Rewrite the sentence by changing underlined nouns from plural to singular. Now, previous exercise B, what was there? We have converted singular to plural. So, if you are changing singular to plural, so what you are doing with verb with a es is there, then you will write with a basic form. Correct? Now here you are going from plural to singular. So noun is there, you are making plural to singular. Then your verbs without s or es will become with s or es. Just opposite from the P. Nothing difficult at all. Okay, the children play in the park. So answer should be the child plays in the park, right? Here what was there? You see here. Here what we have done? Washerman was there, that is a singular. And washerman is a plural. And washes, whenever singular is there, we will use as or es with verb. So washes. And plural we have used was. So exactly opposite we have done here. Children play in the park. Right? So children is a plural. Right? Children is a plural. This children is a plural. Correct? So play in a basic form, or play is a verb. Play is a verb. So it is in a basic form. So what we need to do? We need to write with s. Correct? Verb should be s or es. Verb should be with s or es when there is a singular noun. So here our child is a singular noun. So our verb should be with s or es. That's what I did. Similarly, you see third one, brothers are there. My brothers love to play cricket. So if I will make my brother, then love will become loves. My brother loves to play cricket. Similarly, in the fourth one, the owls perch on the tree at night. So owls is there, that is a plural. So if I will write owl, the owl perches on the tree at night. Similarly, fifth one you see, the student revise the lesson in the class. So students is there, if I will write student, in the place of students I am writing student in a singular form. Then revise will become with s or es, revises, right? Similarly, if you see babies and coats are given. So babies and coats you are writing in a singular form. Babies will become baby and coats will become coat. Then lie, what will happen with a lie? Lie will become lies, right? So what you understood here? If you are facing a difficulty, I will show you. See, brothers is there. It is a singular form is a brother, right? That I wrote here. So if you are writing a plural form is there, plural noun are there, then you will write verb without in a basic rule, without s or es, correct? That we have seen the rule. Similarly, if brothers is there in a singular form, that time verb should be with s or es. So we have wrote loves. Similar way other tasks also done. Okay, it was very easy. It was nothing to afraid of, right? Let's see further. Negative sentences. See, previously we have seen simple sentences. Now we are going for negative sentences. A negative sentence is state that an action does not happen. What so? Action is not happen. It's not going to happen. That time we will use negative sentence. He does not drink milk daily. It means he is not drinking milk daily. See, previously you are going daily school, but what if you are not going daily school? That is a negative sentence which is not happening daily, but it is the negative. He does not go school daily, so he does not drink milk daily. John and Betty do not love chocolates. He or she do not drink and do not love are used to indicate for negative sentences. Now we will form negative sentence in simple present tense. How to form negative sentence in a simple present tense, that we will learn. We form negative sentence in the simple present tense in this way: do or does plus not plus base form of the verb. Whenever in a simple present tense you are creating a negative sentence, how to create? First you write subject, then you will write do or does, then not, then base form of the verb, and then object, right? Here your subject will be there, here your subject will be there. Okay, I'm just simply for understanding I am writing, and then will come do and does, then will come not, and then we will write verbs basic form, and then there will be object. This is a subject and this is the object. So our formation is subject plus do or does plus not plus base form of the verb plus object. Okay. So let's see. We use do and the base form of the verb with I, we, you, they and plural noun. Now, see, previously plural I, we, you, they and plural nouns are there. That time what we have done? We have used the basic root of the verbs, right? Correct? We have used the basic root of the verb. So similarly here, when these words are there, I, we, you, they and plural nouns are there, that time we will use do. I do not ride my bicycle every day. We do not like milkshakes. You do not get to talk to me like that. They do not like to play basketball. Nina and Kanika do not have a house in this locality. Understood? No. Okay, let me again explain. See the sentence I, that is a subject, do not ride, that is our formation, do plus not plus basic form of the verb, that is ride, and my bicycle, that is our object. So you see the sentence formation, right? I do not ride my bicycle every day. If you see here, what is that? Do not ride, right? So why can't we use does? So when I, we, you, they and plural nouns are there, that time we will use only do. Okay, then where we will use does? Similarly, when he, she, it and singular noun are there, that time we will use does. Right? This is for negative sentence. In a normal positive sentence, what we have done? We have just wrote verb with s or es. Here we are writing do or does. That is simple. Do with es or do without es. When singular plural noun or I, we, you, they is there, that time we will use do. And when he, she, it and singular nouns are there, that time we will use do with es, that is the does. Correct? It was very easy, nothing to confuse. Let's see here. He does not sing in the choir. She does not clean her room daily. It does not bark at my friend. Rohan does not write neatly. You see, all of these are simple only. Forming question in a simple present tense using question words. Now what we are going to do? We are going to form a question. Previously we have formed the negative sentences. This time we are going to form one question. You see, some question in the simple present tense begin with question words such as who, whose, what, when, where, why, which, how. So with these we can create a question sentence, okay, in a simple present tense. So let's see how we can create. We form such question with I, we, you, they and plural nouns in this way. Whenever, how we are creating with this, when I, we, you, they are there. Now what is happening here? When these are there, which are I, we, you, they and plural nouns are there. Then how we are creating sentence with this, that we will see. Okay. First question what? That is who, was, what, when, where, why, which, how, anyone. Then we will write do. Then I, we, you, they, plural nouns, whatever is there. Then we will write base form of the verb and plus so on, whatever is there. And in the last we will write the question mark. You see here what? That is our this verb, questionable verbs, right? That we have used questionable words. That is what, where, when. You see here what, where, why, when, who. That we have used. After that we will use do. Do. You see all are in a blue mark. Then we have used I, we, you, they and plural nouns. I, we, you, they and Mark and Jen. Then we will write base form of the verb. So what is the base form of the verb? Without S or ES, first form, that is read, play, look, come, play. Those are base form, and we will write if there is after that also few words are there, that also we will write, and then we will make a question mark, right? You can see this. Similarly, if he, she and it is there, nothing we will do. In the place of do, we will write does. Remaining all the things will remain same. Nothing to change. We will simply change this do. In the place of do, we will write does. Where does he go to swim? What does it eat? Why does she look excited? Where does Priyanka live? See, it is very easy. Okay. So let's see further in this. See, forming yes no question in the simple present. See, previously we have seen with what, when, where, why, with that, right? Now we will simply creating the question with yes or no. Do you know this? You will say no. Or you, if you know this thing, you will say yes, sir, right? You will give answer in a yes or no. Either one answer you will give, correct? So that we will see how to create those kind of questions. So if I, we, what if I, we and you, they and plural nouns are there. So in that situation we will use do. First we will write with a do. Then we will use I, we, they, plural noun. Then we will write basic form of verb, and further sentence is required to complete, that we will complete, and we will write in the last question mark. You see here, first one is a do, right? Then we have wrote I. For this sentence is I. Then we have wrote first form of the verb, that is a buy, and the green shirt, whatever the object is there, we have wrote, and we have made a question mark. Similarly for other, you see, do you live in Hyderabad? Do they climb trees? Do only Nikhil play hockey? Same way we have created the question. So what will we do if he, she, it and singular noun is given? In that time when he, she or it, he, she, it and singular noun is given, in the place of do we will write does. What we will do? In the place of do we will write does. So we have wrote does, and remaining all thing will remain same. Does he drink milk? Does she like cakes? Does it bite people? Does Ankita sing well? So you understood here how we are creating here. It was nothing too difficult, right? It's not at all difficult for you, correct? Okay, I hope you understood all the things. Let's see some exercise of it. What we need to do, we just need to create a question with where, why, what, when, how. This is given in a bracket. One is done for you. You talk to your parents about this issue. So we are making a question with who. Who. So how we are creating a question with a who? First you will write a who. Then you need to write a do. Then you need to write I, we, you, they, plural noun plus base form, the and remaining thing in the last. So similarly, what is first is the written who. Then I you are going to use, so do. I. Then first form of the talk to about this issue. You talk to your parents about this issue. Who do I talk about this issue? Now you see, you is there, the subject will become I, right? You see here, Fawad goes to the park in the evening. Where do, so where does, right? Fawad is a singular form. So where does Fawad go to the park in evening? Simply you can create a question, where does Fawad go in the evening? We don't know, we need to place. So park we will remove. The answer we will remove from the question, right? So the park, where does he go? In the park. So park is our object where he is going. So that we will remove. Like Tanvi looks happy because she was won the spelling competition. So Tanvi was happy. Why? Because she was won the spelling competition. So she was won the spelling competition is our answer. So we will remove that part. Right? That is our object. So we will remove the object. So how we can give answer? Why Tanvi is a singular. So why does Tanvi looks happy is the correct question. Look happy because we will write verb with a singular first form. So look will be the same. Correct. Similarly, Keshav works in the construction company. Right. What Keshav works, that is construction company. That is our answer. That is the object. So we will do a construction company. Right. So what will be our question? What does Keshav do? Our question will be what does Keshav do? Because what, then we will write does because Keshav is a singular form. So we wrote then Keshav in a place of he, she, or it, or a singular noun, and then we wrote do. That's it. Similarly, Sima leaves the Shillong tomorrow. So when does Sheila leaves for Shillong? Because we are asking for time. So time is a tomorrow. So that will not we will not write in a question because answer we cannot write in a question. So where does Seema live for Shillong? Because live we have wrote in the place of lives because when this Seema is a when we form a question and that time we will write in a, when in from simple present tense. For simple present tense, when we make a question, what we do? We will write verb in a past form without s or es. Correct? So you see sixth one, same nothing is how. The question is with a how. You solve this sum by subtracting the smaller number from the bigger number. So how do you solve this sum? Because how you have solved, that is the answer. So subtracting the smaller number from the bigger number. So that will get removed. So the answer is how do you solve this sum? See, it is very easy. This exercise is not at all difficult. If you find any difficulty, ask me. Okay. So let's see further in exercise, that is E. Now we need to create with a yes no question with a do. So you know how to form the question. First we will write do, then we will write he, she, it, or a singular noun I, we, any is there. Then we will write verb, right? Then we will write verb, and remaining thing object we will write further, or a question mark, right? Sorry, remaining part we will write. You see the here, I will show you. Okay, you see here, yes, these students study in ABC model school. This is our answer. Okay, so now we are going to form a question. So first thing, these students, that is a plural, so we will use do. Whenever plural form is there, what we do? We use plural, we use do, correct? Whenever plural noun is there, we will use do. So do. Then we will write these students. These students study in ABC model school. So do, then I, plural noun I, we. So here it is a these students, and a verb is a study. That we have wrote same, study in ABC model school. Correct? So if you see further for this, yes, he makes many spelling mistakes. So he, when he is there, we will use does. Does he makes many spelling mistakes? That is the question, right? First we will write does, if you see here, what is the formation? Does plus he, she plus base form of the verb. Similarly, we have done does, he, does, then he, then verb make, and remaining part main spelling mistakes. Similarly, here also. No, Mayank's sister do not help him with his homework. So answer will be, do Mayank's sister not help him with his homework? Right. Similarly, yes, Akhil set the table for dinner daily. So here Akhil is a singular. So we will write, does Akhil set the table for dinner daily? No, she does not speak to her cousin on the phone regularly. No, she does not. So we will write, does she speak? Right? Does she not speak to her cousin daily? Like that we can say does. Then we will write she not, because it is negative. So we will write she not. And speak. Verb should be same. So speak. And remaining part we will write to her cousin on the phone regularly. Yes, this wall gets dirty due to the rain. So wall is a singular. So does this wall. We'll write first does, then we'll write this wall, and then we'll write verb, that is it gets dirty, get dirty due to the rain. Okay, here my mistake, I have wrote unfortunately as get dirty. That is the correct one, right? Now she does not scratch the paint on the desk. So does she or does she not scratch the paint on her desk? That is will be the answer. Does she not scratch the paint on her desk? Similarly, yes, I visit my grandparents once a week. Do you visit your see here I and my will replace with a you, correct? You and your, because we need to make a sentence. That means you are asking a question, so we will write you only. So do you? Okay. Do you visit your grandparents once a week? So here you see how what is the formation of the question. You see here does, then he, she, or it, or singular noun, plural noun, then verb. Similarly, does, he, she, and then verb. Does, then he, our noun, and then verb. Does, noun, and verb. Do, noun, and verb. Right? So do, does, noun, and verb. So same format we have followed here, like this way. You see, like this way, same format we have followed, and we got our answers for this. Right? See, it was very easy. It is not at all difficult. So you can solve this. Okay. Now we will see our last, that is the spelling words. So hiking. Hiking means the activity of going for long walk in a countryside. You are going for long walk on a hill, that we call it as a hiking. Okay. Holiday. The day you don't do work any, right? Or you don't have to go to school, that we call it as a holiday. Honey. So a sweet sticky yellow substance made by bees. So bees made the honey, right, which is very sweet and we can use as a food, that we call it as a honey. Honor. Honor means great respect for someone. If you are giving great respect to someone, that means you have honored him. So honor is a giving great respect for someone. Hospital, you know the hospital where the nurses and doctors are there who treats the patients or ill person, a place where people who are ill or injured are treated and taken care of by doctors and nurses. We call it as a hospital. Hour, a period of 16 minutes, we call it as an hour. However means despite whatever amount or degree. That is, you have two options like 10 rupees or 20 rupees. So you have paid 10 rupees and you have purchased 200 grams rice. However, you got 250 grams. It means however means despite whatever amount or degree. Whatever the amount is given to you, despite with that, it means apart from this amount, however. Okay. Howl. Howl means if dog or wolf howls, it makes a long and sad sound like how, like that a sound you might have heard from a dog, right? So that sound we call it as a howling. Okay. 100, you know the meaning of 100, the number 100, we call it as a 100. Hungry, when you want to eat a food or wanting or needing a food, we call it as a hungry. We say that meaning is a hungry, right? So today our lecture was little lengthy. I understand this because we need to cover a syllabus. So today we have finished our unit 9 and 10, right? What we have done? We have finished our unit 9 and 10. What you need to do in the homework? You need to write down all the exercise in your notebook and textbook. Okay. And from unit 9, you need to write down these verbs also. All the first, second, and third forms you need to write down. And you need to remember all the words. In a notebook, you need to write down all of these verbs and theory part also. Okay. And you need to write down all the spelling words 5 times in your rough book, 1 time in a notebook. And kindly maintain your notebook. It is necessary when school will reopen, you need to submit it. Okay, student. Okay, in next lecture we will discuss further. Okay, thank you.